This podcast is brought to you by Kyiv Entertainment and by the Foundation for World Harmony.
Come with me to discover the transformative power of kindness and the joy it brings. Join me as we explore every Monday morning simple yet profound ways to elevate your happiness, one gesture at a time.
Wow, fantastic, baby. Dance. I'm gonna dance. Fantastic, baby.
Welcome to another episode of The Complete Guide to Happiness. Hope you had a happy week. So I've got a really special interview for you today. It was conducted over 5 years ago. And let me give you the background of the interview. I started this journey, what I call the Befantastic World Tour, at the start of COVID, because I wasn't about to be sequestered in my home and put on a mask and follow the rules. I like to break the rules. So I packed up a few clothes and my favorite fork, knife, and spoon, and traveled across country and had a fantastic time without a mask, and proved a few things for myself, at any rate. So I got to the East Coast, and my goal was to go around the world, and I needed to get out of the country. So I got this call, luckily, from a friend, and he needed someone that he could fully trust, and I'm quite trusted to everyone who knows me. And he said, we have the cure for COVID, and we need it to be delivered to a man to a billionaire, actually, not just a regular man, in Ukraine. I said, you get me a plane ticket out of this country, I'm good with it. And so that was fantastic. I said, I got my ticket out because I didn't have the money for a plane fare. It was a journey, Yeah. I wasn't so concerned on how I got there because it's the journey in life, not the destination. At any rate, so they called back the next day. They said, no, we changed our mind. We're going to give it to a pilot. And I said, okay. Hung up the phone and put my MacGyver hat on and said, I got to figure out how to turn this around because this was a great opportunity to keep the journey going. So I called him back and I said, so let me get this straight. You're going to give the cure for COVID to a man you don't really trust. I mean, you don't really know. And that's why you called me, because you trust me. And let's just assume for a minute that his wife or his child or someone has COVID. Do you really think he's going to give it to a stranger? He's going to give it to a family member. And so they start thinking, yeah, there's always that possibility. So they gave it to me, shipped it to me, put me on a plane, and I went to Ukraine. And I met Mohammad Zahoor, who you're about to meet. And he's quite a great story, a good life lesson for you to watch and learn from. And I met his wife. I did an hour webcast of her show. She's a famous singer, and that's on YouTube as well, as are 2,300 videos of me traveling through the pyramids and Istanbul and wherever. At any rate, so this is the interview that's coming up. Before we get to that, of course, I have to read you the quote of the day. And this is from Socrates, a pretty smart guy. I love putting out my quotes every day from famous philosophers in life, thinkers of life. I guess that's how it's put. There is only one good, knowledge. There is only one evil, ignorance. That's a pretty astute saying. Now, my saying, and I always say this all the time, my quote was, the more you know, the easier your life's going to be, and the more valuable you'll be to others. So learning, I love learning every day. I want to know everything about everything. I've always been curious. Always, it's a shame that we don't say why anymore. I think why shows weakness. Children say why. Why? Remember the age when your kid was saying why all the time? Why is the sun in the sky? Why is this? Why is that? At any rate, so it's a great interview. And the episode I believe I picked out for this show is in Egypt, when I created the Dr. Fantastic burrito for a restaurant that was endorsing the kindness revolution, giving discounts to ambassadors. One of my goals is that when you wear a pin or a sticker that says you're an ambassador or can prove that you're an ambassador, you get a discount, and everybody wins. The restaurant wins, or the place that's like the printing shop here that gives a discount to veterans. That was my old charity, to ambassadors, because they get new business and they get customer loyalty, and then they're thanking people for being kind. So everybody wins. I love when everybody wins. And everybody wins when everyone's happy. And that's what this show's designed, to put a little smile on your face, to take you away from the worries. I know there's lots of things you could be watching right now, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch this, because out of the 40 some odd interviews, a lot of fantastic advice. From John Paul DeJoria, the humanitarian billionaire friend of mine, to scientists and queens and doctors and all kind of fantastic people that are ambassadors of kindness. And if you haven't joined the Kindness Revolution, please do at worldkindnesslist.com. And we have amazing kindness programs that are quite literally, you can do it with no cost out of your pocket, just some time and effort and love. And they promote art, they promote kindness, they promote all kind of different things in your community. So they're all listed at worldkindnesslist.com, as are 800 WhatsApp groups that you can join and help spread kindness. We have religious groups, we have business groups, we have local school and places of worship groups, all kind of fun groups. And it's all about community, though. I mean, we need to spread kindness locally. And that's why we have so many groups. And I hope you join one. I hope you become an admin and invite your friends to join. We have all the tools necessary to make your life better, to make you happier, to make you live longer. Because when you say fantastic, you actually are happier because of the endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin that are released. So every day, take the 30-day challenge. Take for the next 30 days, every day, 3 times a day, with great vigor and passion, say, I am fantastic. It'll manifest your life. You'll be a new person, because when you believe you're fantastic, you are. If you want to say, I'm a loser 3 times a day, that's up to you. I don't recommend it. And you will become a loser. It's like Rene Descartes once said, I think, therefore I am. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks of you. It doesn't matter one iota. It's what you think of you. So be happy. That's the answer to your life. I mean, it's the goal of your life, to be happy. And hopefully the show brings a little happiness. But it's up to you. You got to commit yourself that you're going to be happy. Think happy thoughts. Don't think about the past negativity. Don't think about the future negativity that might appear, which is a lot of people do. That's why the 70% of people are depressed. They're thinking about the past shit and future shit. Today is important. This hour watching this is important, because it's going to put a smile on your face, and you're going to learn something, and you can pass it on to your children, your friends, your associates. So without further ado, let's get to Mohammad Zahoor. He's a wonderful man. I wish him all the best, because this is before the war, of course, and there's a horrible war going on. And the second commitment to kindness, be kind to all others, stops war. If everyone is kind to one another, we won't have wars. We won't have corporate greed. We won't have lying, stealing, cheating, arguing, teasing, bullying, killing, raping, all the horrible things man does. Just be kind to one another. It's easier than being kind to yourself, but you come first. You come first, because if you're not happy, you can't make anyone else happy. You got to come first, and then you can make your children happy, and your family happy, and your husband, your wife, your friends, your company, everything else. So let's get to the interview, and thank you for tuning in, and let's have some fun. It's all about having fun, right? Where's the end on this thing? I can never figure it out. I'm a one-man show. Although I'm very happy to have been invited to do this this program, they do the editing, and it makes my life very easy. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, I'm in Mohammad Zahoor's beautiful office. He was my guest last night on his beautiful wife's broadcast. I streamed it live. I hope you all had a chance to watch it. And I'm in his office where he controls his empire. And so happy to meet you and come to Kyiv and see your city.
Same here.
How long have you been living in Kyiv?
Well, since 2003, I'm living here most of my time. That's the time actually I met my wife.
Okay.
So since before I was living in London, and before that I was living in Moscow. So yeah. So that's my geography.
Now, is your wife from the city?
She's from Kyiv.
She is from here. Oh, yeah. She's a local. Okay.
Need tea, coffee?
No.
I cannot offer you any vodka here.
I loved your tea. That would be fantastic. Tea.
You want the tea?
Tea would be fantastic. So, what is your favorite city? You travel extensively, I'm sure. What's your favorite city?
Well, I love London. I spend most of my time there.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter and my son, who from my first marriage, they live also there. So I love London the most, actually. And of course, there are a lot of other good cities like, Paris, Vienna, Prague, Budapest, St. Petersburg, Kiev. So all these cities are beautiful, actually.
Yes, and I plan on exploring more of them. As you might know, I've been on the road for 188 days today, 14,000 miles in America, 22 states, and this is my first country to visit. I think my logical next step is Montenegro.
Okay.
I'm told that's beautiful.
Very beautiful.
I want to go to Croatia soon. Have you been to Croatia?
Yeah, it's next door, actually.
Next door as well?
Yeah.
I'm very bad on geography.
No,
You might have to send me.
Montenegro and Croatia, they are neighbors.
So while I'm in the neighborhood,
Yeah. So if you are going to Montenegro, Montenegro is very small. Yeah, they have just 650,000 people living there.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
it is small.
Yeah, and then Croatia, they are actually, well, it was all Yugoslavia before.
Okay.
Yeah, and they then broke up into 7 or 8 or 9 countries.
Oh.
Yeah. So Croatia and Montenegro, they are the most beautiful part of actually that area. It's on the Adriatic Sea.
Yes.
Both the countries.
Okay.
And both are very beautiful.
And I can get there from train, I imagine, from here?
From here, I think you have to go to, I don't know how, but by train, you cannot go straight to Montenegro. Yeah, so you have to take by plane.
Oh, you can't go straight?
Yeah. Or you can go by bus somehow.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go by train maybe up to Budapest or up to Warsaw, and then from Warsaw you have to change the train and go to. So you have to do some searching.
Okay. I know a lot of countries changed their rail system so they can't be invaded by rail.
That's only the Soviet Union.
Is that the Soviet?
Yeah, not the other countries. So whenever you're getting out of Soviet Union, you have to change the gauge.
Right, the gauge.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yes, the gauge.
Yeah.
That's funny. So, I'm a motivational speaker, as you might know. What motivates you in life?
Well, I'm motivated by actually people who love or who are inspired by their whatever, doesn't matter, by their jobs, by the things they do, what they like or whatever. But if they are doing it with real inspiration, that always motivate me. So if you are let's say, opera singer, and I will never be an opera singer, but when you see and you see how he or she is singing, that motivates you. Or
it's inspirational to see someone with passion and love do what they want.
And, there was a lady, actually, opera singer from Spain called Montserrat Caballé.
Okay.
And she was a diva. And so she came to Kiev, I think two years ago. And so we went to, and it was her birthday. So we went on her birthday here. And we went there, and then my wife sang a song there for her. And she's a beautiful singer, And she does opera, she does pop, she does everything. So, and it was so powerful. And then she said, now I have a question to you, to this diva or prima donna, what inspires you? That the world is inspired by you, but what inspires you? And she says, I'm inspired by such people like you. When you sing with such a passion, that inspired me. So that was a big comment from a person like Montserrat Caballé, actually.
Yes. It's funny how celebrities have their own celebrities.
Yeah.
So it's retroactive, so to speak. It's fantastic. So your wife has been singing her whole life?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
she was 3 years old. Yeah.
it's fantastic to carry an instrument
Yeah.
with you like that. You know, my mother was a singer. She sang for the big bands in America, Buddy Rich and Jen Garber. But I can't carry a tune, unfortunately.
Yeah. Same here.
But we can listen and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's. You know, I think you can. I don't know these singers whether they enjoy singing or they enjoy listening to their mentors or whatever. But I love singing, listening to whatever I like.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's music is the soul. You know, I mean, it's very soulful. It's inspiring. It's beautiful. I mean, without music, where would we be without music? You know,
Absolutely nowhere.
nowhere. You know,
Yeah.
I actually I'm a producer. I produced Ray Charles. You might have heard of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's over there.
He is?
Yeah.
Very good. So I produced him on his 50th birthday
Yeah.
concert at the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion, a big hall in America, in Los Angeles. You know. Have you been to Los Angeles?
Yeah. Many times.
Many times.
Yeah.
It's a great place to visit.
Great place. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Rose Emanuel,
I'm Justin Cole.
and we are launching our production company,
Give Us Mo. We are currently filming from the iconic I Love Lucy soundstage. Check out the pictures.
And maybe we can call this soundstage one of the homes for our productions.
We currently have 3 shows that we want to put through production.
One of which is called It Only Happens with Rose, and it's actually a love letter to I Love Lucy and situational comedy.
Members Only is a workplace comedy similar to The Office or Parks and Recreation that is set in a ritzy, rich country club.
And then our last project is called M, which is a prequel in the James Bond franchise, which follows Judi Dench's character when she was a spy in the 1960s.
These productions are unfortunately, but understandably not cheap.
So your support means the world to us, and you can help us get props, cast, crew, maybe even a soundstage.
Your contributions and your shares help tremendously.
We appreciate everything you guys do for us and have done for us in the past.
Absolutely. And we have some cool perks for you to check out as well.
If you believe in us, we can make our dream into a reality.
Be sure to visit giveusmoentertainment.com for more information.
Let's create some momentum. That was so cheesy, I love it. Make sure to follow along on our journey.
Thanks. A bunch.
Cheers. And that's a wrap.
There's so many places to visit. This I'm looking forward to seeing more of Kyiv. Like I say, I was St. Andrews today. You know, of course, most everything's closed because of the COVID. You know.
Yeah. The bad thing about the American cities are they're so big actually, and so you have to always go by car.
Yeah.
These European cities, at least you can go by foot. You can walk around, you can see the churches, the museums, this and that, and they have big culture.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw.
Yeah.
I had a beautiful day today, walking to St. Andrews and seeing the view from up there. It's a fantastic view. I plan on going on a Ferris wheel tomorrow. Mm-hmm. As I go around the world, I go on each Ferris wheel that's in each city. And
Exactly, yeah.
But I love talking to the local people, interviewing everyone, and everyone has a fantastic story. It's such a we're looking at the world now in a different light because we've been sequestered, and we're learning that the simple things in life are probably better. You know, when COVID first started, I told people to plant a garden. go out with your children, teach them how to plant a tomato plant.
Yeah.
And if they listen to me, 6 months ago, they have a nice flourishing garden with fresh, organic fruits and vegetables.
It looks like my wife heard you, actually.
She might have heard me.
Yeah,
Yes?
because she made those all my those what do you call the lawn. She turned it to those the tomato place, the gherkin place, and I don't know the paprika somewhere. There's blueberry here. And even those mushrooms and all these things. So she started having her own few chickens. So we have hens and we have cocks and we have all of that. So what is happening here?
Fresh eggs.
Yeah, fresh eggs. Yeah.
The simple things in life are what really enhances your life, to have fresh eggs and a fresh tomato, for your salad, and know that you did it yourself.
Yeah,
it's very rewarding.
And she's not just somebody who just bought them and she's taking care of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
it's a therapy. It's a fantastic mental therapy.
And then one of the hens, she gave those little chicks, yeah? And so she bought those.
Yeah, they have babies.
Incubators. And she goes every time. She goes for horse riding. She came back. And she goes straight to that place and she fed them and looking at the temperature. And she says, oh my God, you have nothing to do.
That's the simplicity. People in life seem to chase and want to have things, the fancy car, the this or that. But moments are what is really cherished in life. The moment of seeing a little baby chick born and to have it grow up and deliver you an egg, for your breakfast. And most people don't know that you don't need to refrigerate a natural egg. Did you know that?
No.
You don't need to put it in the refrigerator. You can sit it for weeks on the counter.
Well, I know that in good old days, when people did not have actually any refrigerator, so they were just keeping it at some place.
It doesn't matter the temperature.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter the temperature with an egg. No, most people don't know that. So as a philosopher, one of the things I tell the children is the more you know, the easier your life is, and the more valuable you are to others. And it's all about knowledge, knowing that you don't need to refrigerate that egg, knowing that you could eat this or you can't eat that, It's very important and with this phones that they have nowadays, if I tell the children, open that phone up and ask it questions all day long, because the answer to everything is a millisecond away.
Yeah.
It's as we get older, we're both we've been around the block a couple of times. Life is easier because of what we know, and we try to teach our children that, but sometimes they don't listen too well. And you have children.
Yeah.
So that's to be a good parent is going to pave the way for a better future. And that's my movement is to teach children that words matter. Words matter.
Yeah.
And that to delete the word good from your vocabulary is not easy, because we've been saying good our whole lives, every day, and to replace it with the word fantastic. Have you been trying it since you heard about that word from me?
Well, I just heard from you, so I'll try to change it to fantastic.
It is pretty.
My daughters, they do say fantastic.
They do.
Yeah.
See, it's very rare. I've actually asked over 5,000 people if they've ever met someone in their life that says fantastic. Guess how many out of 5,000 have said yes? What's your guess? 99% of the people guess 10 or less, and actually the number is 112 out of 5,000. More. I stopped counting at 5,000. But it's very rare, and the people that use it are never forgotten. They live longer. It's an act of kindness to say that word. I want you to tell all your employees that when they end up at a phone call, not to say have a good day or have a good evening. Have a fantastic day. It will change their sales. It will increase their sales. It'll increase their life and their mental sanity because it reduces stress.
Yeah.
Say it now. Say, I am fantastic.
I am fantastic.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
it releases endorphins and dopamine and serotonin in your brain, and that releases stress. And with less stress, you live longer. It's science that says this. I didn't make this shit. But they call me Dr. Fantastic because I just gave you and your employees the prescription for a happier and longer life. And it's an act of kindness, believe it or not. And I'm so happy, like even today, the people I met, I must have introduced it to maybe 10 people today. And it changes their lives. It really does. And I'm happy to do that. So I'm on a path, and when I can come in to meet people that have been successful or people that have had success, what I really love is people who have had success and then put it aside and don't want the money anymore, and they do good for the homeless, or they just travel, or like Udayar's parents traveling the world right now. That is living large, just to see the world and not just try to make a bunch of money,
Yeah.
I mean, we need money to survive, obviously. We need those kind of things. But I really enjoy these kind of conversations because when I make a conversation like today, it's never edited. It's never rehearsed, and it's never second take. It's a natural conversation between two humans.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's all we have is our communication. One of my theories in the future is we won't use words to communicate. We'll use telepathy. And you already use that with your wife. You could look in her eyes and know what she's thinking.
Yeah.
And we don't quite know how, most people don't quite know how to use it or communicate with it, but it will be the future, telepathy. Right now we have words, and sometimes they're in Russian, sometimes they're in Chinese. I don't know, do you believe in UFOs, extraterrestrials?
I don't believe it.
You don't believe it?
No, but my wife and her mother, they are believer in everything, whatever is.
Well, I look forward to talking to your wife because I'm a UFO expert. Seen hundreds and hundreds of hours of documented proof of artifacts, that are tens of thousands of years old. Construction that we can't do today. We can't figure how they made things in the past. There's a movie called A Revelation of the Pyramids. If you don't watch any other movie about UFOs or about our past, watch this movie. It's on, I think, Netflix or YouTube. It's called The Revelation of the Pyramids. It will open your eyes to the fascinating past that we've had.
Well, I really don't want to bother myself anymore with the things which all your life you think I'm better off without this.
Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Right? That's true.
And I've seen this on National Geographic and Discovery and all these things. These are movies about this. I don't believe it.
Don't believe it.
I don't believe it because in the movie you can create everything.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So the computer technology has improved that much that now people are standing, before they were jumping and doing this, and now they are behind this green wall doing everything, and then you watch a movie where everybody is sailing, somebody is fighting, somebody is doing this, somebody is on the computer, and they never had that computer in front of those.
I agree completely with what you're saying, like Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Those dinosaurs look completely real, right? But the only thing that, I'll bet my life that there's aliens, and they've been here before mankind was here. Because of the artifacts. When we have artifacts that are so old, we can't explain how they were made. So that to me tells there was an intelligences that were before we were here that were doing things, But do you understand the word infinity, the concept of infinity? Most humans can't comprehend that. What's your feeling on infinity?
Well, to me, infinity is, well, first of all, the sign of infinity, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That everything is there for always.
Right.
And, but for the life of a person is not infinity, but their deeds are really infinite.
Can go on forever, yes.
Yeah.
A song could maybe go on
song
forever.
Could be your good things. If you have done something good to an orphan, and that orphan become Bill Gates or whoever.
Yes.
And things moves on and go on and things like that. So deeds are really infinite, depending on whether it's good or bad.
Yes.
You could be a hero, you could be a villain as well.
Correct.
Yeah. And but lifespan you cannot increase. If 100 years is given to you, you'll live 100. So then you're done.
Right.
But if you have done good jobs, people will remember you for much longer period.
Right, right. And one of the things I do on my show is I call it Famous Quotes Read by Fantastic People. And I'm going to have you read one in a little bit. But what it is these people like Aristotle and really Abraham Lincoln, they've said things that go on for infinite because they're so beautiful and they're so true and they're so wonderful, and fantastic. And so I have that in my show. That's really kind of fun because when people pick out of the bag this quote randomly, most every time it really resonates with them. Like this one lady, she goes, "Oh my goodness, this quote's from Herman Melville. He came from my hometown." And these quotes, it's really fascinating to see them reach into randomly pull out a quote from history and read it. And it's quite fun. It's one of my fun things I do on the channel. Mm-hmm. But I've got thousands of interviews, and I love meeting people from all over the world. And of course, I've met people from all over the world in America. This movement of mine is in 43 countries. And I have 626 ambassadors. Mm-hmm. Mayor is an ambassador now. He's going to pass it on to his children, hopefully. And we're going to make the world a better place. Yeah. We need to make the world a better place. It's unfortunately, it's a greedy, selfish, litigious world. And I feel that being kind is the answer. To be kind. And saying fantastic is an act of kindness, believe it or not. Because you're making someone smile. Smiling and laughing, when you smile or laugh, science says you live 5 minutes longer. You extend your life by 5 minutes because it reduces stress, because of the endorphins, the dopamine, and the serotonin. And this is my message to people, to smile. It's the easiest thing to do, hopefully, and to give. Because it's a giving thing. Because when you smile, they smile back.
Yeah.
And it's in every language, the same, the smile or laughter.
And the most important thing is it doesn't cost you a penny.
Exactly. It doesn't cost you a penny.
Yeah.
What is a penny in this currency? What's it called? What your currency?
Kopek.
It doesn't cost you a kopeck.
Yeah.
I found a kopeck, I think, on the street while I was filming yesterday. And this little bitty thing said 10. Is that the smallest kopeck? A 10?
Before there was one actually. I haven't seen. I have actually put it somewhere. Yeah. Here they are actually. Oh. I have 25. I have 50 and 5. This is 5 actually.
Oh, it's a 5. It's even bigger than the 10.
5.
It's bigger than the 10.
50 and 25.
There we go.
Yeah.
But see, I had a 10, so I got you beat.
Okay, I have some more here actually.
Do you have a 1? That's the question.
I'm looking. I think I have something very small. Something. This is 10. This is 10.
Yeah, that's what I found.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now in America, when I see a penny, I think to myself, if I bend
over. Here's 1 actually.
Oh, you have a 1.
Yeah.
Very good. So I always felt that if you picked up a 1 or a 10 or a penny, and you threw your back out, it wasn't quite worth it. So there is a 1, everybody. Even smaller than a 10. That's fantastic. So what is? Let me think. What else did I want to ask you? Advice for the world is watching. We talked about a lot of fantastic things here this morning. If you had to give a motivation to the world, what would it be?
Well, actually, I have very little to motivate people. People read about me, they get motivated. But when I'm talking to them, or I have nothing to give them. But what I tell them is how I'm being motivated.
Okay.
Now, and I always take people like my wife. Yeah, I live in closed society. I don't go out. I don't do a lot of things. So I look around and I look at the people. Now, when my wife, she got COVID, and she was feeling so bad, and she went to the hospital, and the doctor, they prescribed her, do this. She came back, and she immediately opened her blog, and she started talking to the people. I said, listen, you're not feeling very well. Why are you doing this? And she said, because when I caught this thing, I didn't know anything about that. And now I know a little bit about it. I want to share it with the people. Because there are thousands and thousands of people out there who are really like me, who don't know what to do in case this thing hit you.
Millions.
Yeah. And she went out, and then the people, they just flooded in, and they flooded her with the questions. And what like this, if I do this, if I do that. And there were so many. And next time when she went to the doctor, she took those questions with her.
Oh.
And then she asked the doctors that people are asking me these questions, what are the right answers?
Right.
And then she just wrote down the answers so that she couldn't make it up from her side.
Right.
And then she did the second one. And then she replied to all the questions which the people were concerned about.
Right.
And so on. And now she's doing it on regularly basis. People are asking, we love your channel, and we love asking you, and we love what you are telling.
Yeah.
And they said, the Ministry of Health didn't do that much work, what you have done out of your 7, 8 or 10 of those little shows.
Right.
So it's all about sharing what you know.
Yes.
Even if that is, if you are in bad shape, actually. So sometimes people share because, okay, you are rich, so you are sharing some of your wealth.
I'll put it on pause.
Yeah.
So you're right. Sharing is giving, is kindness.
Yeah. And no matter what you share, because she was sharing something which she was a victim of. And she was sharing her grief, she was sharing her not knowing actually about what is happening to her. And and what she has known by visiting to the doctor, and she wants to share that thing with the people, and she knows that in this country, Kyiv is a big town, and if you go outside Kyiv, there's nothing. Hospitals are very poorly equipped, no medicine, nothing. So she wanted to give to those people, not the people living in Kyiv, but the people living in the villages, in small towns, with no medical facilities, that how you're going to make yourself safe by drinking a lot of water, taking a lot of vitamin C, or doing this or that, and if you don't have any doctor, then take this one, take some aspirin. So things like it just for preventive medicines. And once again, it was all authenticated by the doctors, not that she was giving.
She wasn't making up stuff. Yeah. So it's again, sharing knowledge is again, the more you know, the easier life is.
People, they loved it actually, and everybody. I haven't seen so many words of thanks. There were few thousand comments.
Wow.
And she was going each and every comment.
Each one.
And
that's a lot of work.
Yeah, and she was just looking at, thank God from one side that, okay, you were sick, you're not going out, you're not doing anything. Secondly, you don't have any more concerts, in fact, because of this COVID.
Right.
All the concert halls and everything is closed.
Right.
So you have a lot of time. So she found a good reason, actually.
An outlet, for energy and positivity. Yeah, I am the professor of positivity, possibly and practically the most positive person on the planet. I'd love to see the positive in everything, you know. And what I was telling people for the last, since I've been doing my broadcast on COVID, is that it's the positive. If you look at the positive, it's going to be a cleaner world.
The restaurants are cleaner. The train stations are cleaner. Everything's cleaner. The families came together, and they were forced to, because the people that are making a lot of money, they go out there and they make money, and they're not seeing their children, they're not seeing their wife. Now they're forced to be at home, and that's a fantastic time to share time with your family. Well, I'm so happy we've covered a few topics. We went from UFOs to COVID to happiness to sharing to it's a wonderful life. And I saw your beautiful home last night, and I did a webcast, as you know. I was behind the scenes, and we did the whole thing. Of course, I don't know a word they said, but they covered a lot of stuff last night. How long did it go on for?
It was almost for 2 hours.
I got 1 hour and 11 minutes of it.
Yeah.
My battery was dying. So they covered a lot of stuff. That's fantastic. So thank you for your time. Do you mind if I show the world your beautiful
Please,
pictures?
Yeah.
This is his beautiful office, and his wife is obviously a horse lover and a pop singer. They have beautiful babies. What is this one right here? What's happening there?
I'm giving away an award because we own the Ukrainian Grammy.
Oh, okay.
So every year.
And who was that award going to?
Oh, that I don't remember now.
Okay.
But one thing we have decided, to be fair, that my wife is not going to receive any of those awards. Otherwise, people will always think that,
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. That's people's nature is to be negative, unfortunately. We live in a very negative world, and you and I need to get out there and tell everyone to clean up their act.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Because people, they love making those arguments.
Yeah, I don't know why. On my YouTube channel, I was always getting thumbs up, and one day this gentleman, a very famous person, gave me the biggest compliment in the world, saying how important my movement was, and I posted it on a standalone, and I got a thumbs down. And I go, I can't believe someone would put a thumbs down to such a beautiful statement. And then I heard they're called trollers. And no matter how positive things are out there, they're just going to shit on it because their lives are miserable, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, trollers.
But I took it personally.
Yeah.
I took it personally, but then I realized that there are people out there that just don't get it.
And these trollers, actually, they don't have their avatar also. They're
secret, They're hiding behind the curtain and just being mean.
Yeah.
You know, and like I say, my thing is kindness. The Fantastic movement is an act of kindness, and I'm going to stick with it and see where it goes. But right now, I have people keep asking me, like even today, the gentleman I interviewed, he said, well, "Where are you going next?" I said, "I don't know."
Yeah.
I didn't know I was coming here. I was supposed to go to Costa Rica, and they said, "Would you mind going to meet Zahoor?" And I said, "Well, I've never been to Kyiv. I'll go." And here I am.
Yeah. So your next is Montenegro. Why do you think Montenegro? You like the name Montenegro?
I love the name. First off, my name is Monte.
Okay.
Which I don't tell people anymore because that doesn't do you any good to know my name is Monte.
So you know Montenegro, what's the meaning of Montenegro?
Well, I would say a black mountain.
Exactly.
Because Negro is black and Monte is Spanish for mountain.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Be Fantastic channel, where you will find many fantastic interviews with amazing people.
Visit the top world museums,
Incredible zoos,
beautiful national parks.
special events, and much more.
These videos are designed to educate,
Inspire.
motivate, and entertain you.
We hope you will enjoy them.
Join the Be Fantastic philosophy.
Please subscribe.
Like and share.
Well, it's that time of the show for Dr. Fantastic Cooks. This episode was in Egypt, and I've been dying for Mexican food because my foster mother was Mexican. My foster dad was Italian. I was missing both kind of cooking, but they didn't have Mexican food in Egypt, or I couldn't find it at any rate. So I found as many Mexican spices as I could. I think there was about 10 different spices, and I created my own special spice. And there was a restaurant there that was a 50s diner, and I was a consultant to him and teaching him that he shouldn't be playing Egyptian music. He should be playing rock and roll 50s, and he took that advice. He also was going to have my burrito, because everyone loved my burrito that I invented, the Dr. Fantastic burrito. So I believe it's still being sold in the restaurant there. It was a fun little place, just like a 50s diner you would see in the 1950s of America. Great guy, a very good ambassador of kindness. And so here's my recipe for the Dr. Fantastic burrito. Enjoy it, and I'll see you at the end of the show. Hope you enjoyed that interview from Zahoor. I learned a lot from it, and hopefully you did too. So let's go to the kitchen.
Introducing the Befantastic Mexican burrito. Stay tuned for some information here. Maybe you want to get involved and help me mass produce it for a global audience. Fantastic morning to everyone. It is Tuesday, January 18th, day 653 of the Dr. Fantastic World Tour, promoting kindness, the 3 commitments to kindness. And as you know, I'm a motivational speaker, philosopher, life coach, and chef. I think I'm a pretty darn good chef. And a lot of people say I'm a fantastic chef. And if you've been watching my videos for the last 700 days, you'll see me cook many of my recipes. And if you want to see them, they are on Befantastic.Today.com in a category there, along with many other categories, interviews, amusement parks, museums, what have you. At any rate, the best pizza you'll ever make is the recipes there, or eat. The best guacamole by far you'll ever eat in your life. And like today, for instance, I want to make chicken soup because it's a chilly day in Charm, and I'll make my famous chicken soup. At any rate, so I want to tell you about the Befantastic burrito. And I'm going to show some clips after this video here of it being made. It's a secret recipe because the spice has 10 different spices in it. The Mexican spice, 10 different spices. So that's a secret ingredient, plus the way it's made. But it's only at Fad's Diner here in Charm at the moment, exclusively at Fad's Fantastic 50s Diner here in Sharm el-Sheikh. I am announcing that if anyone is smart enough to work with me to manufacture the burrito, freeze it, and sell it in stores, I guess around the world for all intents and purposes, give me a call, 0109079690 or email me at drfantastic8@gmail.com or go to any of my websites and YouTube. All has my information. Any rate, I think we should manufacture them and sell them to the world because they are fantastic. And everyone loves Mexican food. So I love being in Charm here. I'm going to hunker down until COVID's over. We have 3,753 ambassadors of kindness around the world, all who will love my burrito. And we have 150 plus WhatsApp groups around the world. 52 countries, around 70 plus cities, all promoting the 3 commitments to kindness. And what is kindness? Eating fantastic food, being kind to yourself and enjoying fantastic food. Sharing it with others, being kind to others, giving burritos away to your neighbors. Buy a burrito and give it away. Anyway, come down to Fad's tomorrow, on every Wednesday at 4 p.m. I'm there, and around town, of course, at Charm. We have Befantastic Charm WhatsApp that you want to be a part of and see the information there. Anyway, that's the update for the 18th, day 653 since I left California. I'm loving Charm. I'm loving all the fantastic ambassadors that are joining and learning about the 3 commitments. These groups the WhatsApp groups, the 150 plus WhatsApp groups, do not post anything political, religious, or business. It's all about the 3 commitments: positive information, sharing your passion, sharing information about yourself and your city and your country, and just having fun. Follow the 3 commitments to kindness and the world will be a better place. You will live longer, be happier, be more successful in business and in personal relationships by using the word fantastic and following the commitments to kindness. Have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow, and maybe not. Come on down to Fads. You will certainly see me tomorrow. I don't post every day. The first 520 days, didn't miss a day without posting at least one video. Now I'm taking it a little easier. I don't want to bore you guys silly, Have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. Fads Diner, everyone. Home of the Befantastic Mexican burrito. Are you craving Mexican food? Come on in. It's fantastic. Video, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm with Mahmoud, the chef at Fads Diner, and I'm going through the steps and the ingredients. Basically, it's going to be a little bit of lettuce, some tomato, some onion, some jalapenos, and the ground beef on the tortilla. Ho ho! Ho ho! And let's see what happens. And he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Everybody try the burrito while it's nice and hot.
Yeah.
Mahmoud, cut a piece, try it.
Fantastic. I'm willing to try it. Go do it.
Yes, I'll try it. Well, chef? Fatty in the fantastic Fads Diner. Come on down. Have a beef fantastic burrito. Have their burgers, their breakfasts. They are fantastic, everybody. Fads Diner. Come on down. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Abdullah just came by, so he was my first subject to taste it. How is it? Delicious? Yes?
Hey.
Good?
Good. Very, very good.
Okay. Fantastic.
Did you enjoy that interview? I sure enjoyed meeting him and hanging out with him for a while. I hope he's well, because that was, of course, before the war. And the war is still going on, and the country's devastated. It's a terrible thing. All wars are terrible things. I don't think they make anybody happy. Well, the people that are making the bombs and making the money from war are extremely happy, because war is profitable. And that's one of the things I'm against. Greed and war and poverty and bad education. Those are the things that the Kindness Revolution are trying to eliminate. And if you join the Be Fantastic philosophy, the Kindness Revolution, as an ambassador of kindness, you'll help make the world a better place. Wouldn't that be nice? So go to worldkindnesslist.com. And again, I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you it put a smile on your face. I hope you'll come back next week. I hope you'll tell your friends. I have a lot of hopes. I have a lot of dreams, a lot of aspirations. I want to save the world from the insanity of humanity. Wouldn't that be nice? And with your help, we can do it. And to quote Dr. Seuss, who said, if someone like you doesn't care a whole awful lot, nothing will get better. It will not. It takes a little effort, not much. I've designed programs that don't take very much effort whatsoever. A couple seconds a day is all I ask of people. And if you can't help save the planet from the insanity of humanity by investing 5 seconds a day, well, then you deserve all the wars and violence. I'm sorry to say it. But it's not what it's not what the world can do for you. It's what you can do for our world. Isn't that something? Anyway, see you next week. Whatever you're doing that's making you happy, keep doing it. And I'm going to keep doing it. That's for sure. I'm not giving up. There was only 12,000 340 of us, but you know, it's a process, one person at a time. Go to worldkindnesslist.com to join. Be part of the kindness revolution. Let's make the world a kinder and cleaner place. Thanks for watching. Be fantastic.
I met Dr. Fantastic along life's way, and I heard him say, you gotta say, I am fantastic, la la la, I am fantastic. You can feel it if you say it. It ain't a game, you gotta learn how to play it. Fantastic, fantastic. Just listen to the doctor. He's a rocker. He walks around all day. He ain't plastic. He's not sarcastic.